Hi, so year 7, 8 and 9, today we're going to make some palmiers, also known as elephant ears, and really straightforward. Okay, so what you need is to flour your chopping board, okay, and put your puff pastry out on top of that, and then we're going to brush the top of the pastry with the melted butter, like that all the way across. So it's got a layer. This is going to be used to sort of stick everything down, because we're going to roll this up in a minute to make layers, and the pastry needs to be able to stick to something. So we're going to put the butter all across the middle like that, plenty of it. Okay, then we're going to sprinkle the sugar evenly right across the pastry over the butter. A tablespoon of sugar. Okay, and about 25 grams of butter I used. And then I'm going to add some cinnamon. You don't have to put cinnamon in. We quite like the flavour of the cinnamon in them, so I'm just going to put a layer of cinnamon across like that. Okay, right, now the more complicated bit is we're going to roll this up now. Before we do, we're just going to make a little mark in the pastry about halfway, so we know where halfway is, because we're going to roll to the middle. And starting at this end, we're going to roll the pastry over like that, and then we're going to roll it in little tight circles towards the middle. Okay, keep rolling it, because this makes the swirls. Roll it to the middle, up to where you've made your little incision mark. Okay, then we're going to do exactly the same but on this side. So roll it towards the middle. You might want to turn your board around, or you might be able to do it this way like I am. I'm just going to roll it tightly and again to the middle, so it meets in the middle. Ideally, in fact actually, hang on, first of all we're going to just put a bit of butter on the top here, because this again can just act as glue and stick the pastry together like that. So in an ideal world, if you've got a spare few hours, we're going to pop that in the fridge and let it chill until it goes hard, because it'll be easier to cut up. But obviously, because you're watching this video now, I'm going to do it straight away. But for you guys, put it in the fridge, leave it, put some cling film on it, leave it for as long as you can. Okay, so then I'm going to just get rid of the end bit. I'm then going to slice this about 1 centimetre thick. Okay, so it looks something like that. And yours will be much better and neater, because your pastry will have hardened up and it won't be quite as soft and sticky as mine is. So then I'm going to put the pastry onto a greased baking tray. You see the swirls? Like that. Okay, so we're going to put it onto the baking tray, space them out a little bit, because they do grow. So that is one I made earlier, and that is what the size they are when they go in. So you can see how big they're going to get compared to what they are at this stage. Okay, so we space them out about that much. You'll need 2 baking trays, maybe 3, depends on how thick you do them. Okay, so I'm going to just leave them there now, because over here are some others that I made a little bit earlier. In here now I'm going to, it's still a little bit warm, but I'm going to put a little bit of cream. You really need them to be cold from your point of view. And a few strawberries. Then take another one, nice one, and pop it on the top. And then to finish it off nicely, I should have got this out before. Got to show my cupboards out. Get some icing sugar. Find a sieve now. Icing sugar, and we're just going to sprinkle. You can sieve it on, but I can't find my sieve, so I'm just going to put a little bit of icing sugar on the top. And there you have some strawberry palmiers. You can make them savoury if you want, so you could, instead of putting sugar in, you could put some pesto in, or you could put some sun-dried tomatoes, or you could put tomato puree and some grated cheese, roll them up and make a savoury version. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.